Something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Hit high and deep out to left. Sam's ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Connor Pitts, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike one. Now, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock. Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Into the box, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Boof Bobo, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Now the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Line drive, base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
In now, John Pitts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Pitts is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long. Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Reined in. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Josh Clinton gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Steven Rodriguez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You know, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
0-2, here it comes. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
I think you could have an argument for that first pitch that it could have been off the plate, but there was certainly no debate with that one. That missed by a ton.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Dero, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Striding in for the Rockies, Mark Sams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is right down the middle. Strike one. One out, nobody on. Fastball called for strike two.
0-2.
And he misses there. 1-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he takes strike three called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Clinton has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding in, Jeff Pitts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Sammy Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Batting it.
Into the box now, Brady Day, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average for him at 267 on the year. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. A windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Batting 9. The pitcher.
Digging in now, Josh Clinton. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. A bouncer up the middle. To his left. Mets. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays off and running early on a solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Bird. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Hits up the middle, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here comes the first pitch. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. This year against right-handed pitching, Walsh brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
In now for Colorado, number 20. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's
a fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Change up low, 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Michael Sau waits on deck. Bird, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Line hard to the left side. Foul. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So striding forward now, Michael Sau, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and no strikes. One and one to the Rockies' first baseman.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 1-1 home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. At the plate, Jesse Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The left fielder, Jesse Pitts.
First offering on its way. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Hey, after that hit right there, Tiro, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Stepping in, Connor Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And, boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Fouled away. No one out with a runner at second. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna will slide over and put this one away. And that's out number one. Digging in, Jeremy Pitts. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And that misses 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Boof Bobo will be next. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he can't track it down. A base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Runners are at the corners with one man out. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Claude Metz. And they'll need him to get something going here.
The shortstop, Claude Metz.
First pitch on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. That's wide. 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
The Rockies shortstop in front with a 3-1 count.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Pitts is there, one away. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Barrett.
Standing in, Marvin Veras. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. One out, nobody on. Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Stepping up now, Steven Rodriguez. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
3-2.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in for his second at-bat, John Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And another foul ball. Another payoff pitch. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Digging in, Jeff Pitts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Popped up. And there's out number 2.
The third baseman.
Now at the plate, Sammy Pitts. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Pitts is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brady Day.
Settling in now, Brady Day. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Ozuna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for Tampa, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping in, Mark Sams. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
And this one will bounce into the wall. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
The center fielder.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And that misses, ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Here it is. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1. Sams stands at second with no outs. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mike Bird.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Bird, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First delivery to him on the way.
No.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
None out, runners at first and second. This is line to left, and a fair ball as this one gets to the wall. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Now batting, the third baseman, Paul Walsh.
At the plate, Paul Walsh. He's set, and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike. Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Standing in now, number 20, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Batting average down in the low 210s. 1 home run, 9 driven in. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
All even now, 2-2. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And this one's in the dirt. And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Now the payoff pitch home. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. And both runners will score as they've taken the lead here at 3-1.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy in the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
Into the box, Michael Sau, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. To his left, hits. And there are 2 away now. At the plate, Claude Metz, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Claude Metz.
Here comes the first pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Colorado's out in front, 3-1. Chris Varela takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 38, Chris Varela.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Josh Clinton. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Stepping in now, Jesse Pitts, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Missed it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
Connor Pitts.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Connor Pitts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Sams is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Standing in, Jeremy Pitts. He singled his last time up. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken to throw. Not in time as he steals second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Popped him up. Number 20 over to his left. And that's the third out. Rays strand just the 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Robbie Bowser will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Rockies, number 11, Robbie Bowser.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Rodriguez.
Ready for another shot now, Steven Rodriguez. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1 fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hit out towards second, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Mark Sams, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
1-1 the count now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch, and he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Three and 1 to the Rockies left fielder. Here it is on 3-1. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Ready for another chance, Marcell Ozuna. First delivery to him on the way. 4-1. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder, number 4, Mike Bird.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mike Bird, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Colorado as the lead remains 3-1. William Chu takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 30, William Chu.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Booth Bobo. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Chu, 28 years old. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2019.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the sixth. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
In now, John Pitts. As he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fouled off. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Sams is there and he makes the catch for the out. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Jeff Pitts. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Pickoff move to second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
No strike.
Bobo, the runner at second with 1 away. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner will get back standing. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Slow roller left side. And that's the second out.
The third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sammy Pitts. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there. 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Two-0 count. The pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it comes, the 3-0. He loses him on ball 4.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping into the box, Brady Dave, and their runners at the corners now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
No strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
And the runner back in standing. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Hit out towards second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the run is in to score from third. And he is in there.
Now batting, the pitcher, John.
Israel Ortega will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Israel Ortega.
And that's in there for strike 1. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. One and one. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Comes back with a good slider there, and it's full 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Rockies lead it 3-2. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Rockies offense with Colorado's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Benito Ordonez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. So digging in now, Paul Walsh. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Paul Walsh.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. calling for it. Hits. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 20.
So stepping in, number 20. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. First offering on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Michael Shaw.
Into the box now, Michael Shaw. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
This is line to left. Hits is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Claude Metz.
Ready once again, Claude Metz. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah.
2 balls and a strike. Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Alfonso Valdez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Ready with the 3-1. Liner towards second. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. 2 left for Colorado. They're up 3-2. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Nick Randolph is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Nick Randolph.
Leading off the inning, Jesse Pitts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Into the box now, Connor Pitts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Randolph was born in Maryland. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Number 20 has it. And the throw to first is there to record the second out.
You know, professional catchers make those plays look easy most of the time, but that was a big play that shouldn't go unnoticed. Had he found a way on, he would have represented a tying run, so that was a nice job there to make sure that strikeout didn't get wasted.
Standing in now, Jeremy Pitts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Slider. Oh, look out, as that one just about took his nose off.
Great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. They trail 3-2. Michael Franco gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 15, Michael Franco.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Steven Rodriguez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Rodriguez.
First pitch on its way. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. Two and 0. Here he comes on 2-0. Hit high and deep to right center. Pitts moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in, Mark Sams, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Franco, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and there are 2 down. Stepping into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left. 2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Line to the right side, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
Now to the plate, Mike Bird.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one swung on and missed, 0-1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
0-1 pitch on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, this has been a good at bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Stepping up to the plate, Paul Walsh. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the at-bat. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 2 left for Colorado, but they still lead it 3-2. Fernando Pena has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 10, Fernando Pena.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Boof Bobo. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Ready now, John Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful from the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Into the box, Jeff Pitts. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. The 1-0 delivery. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Runner's back. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
Play 12, 1-2 to count.
The 1-2 fouled away.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Sammy Pitts. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
And he's back standing. Pitts is off of first with 2 away. Here now the 2-2. It's taken on the inside corner. Strike 3. 1 left for Tampa. They're down 3-2. Eric Pena is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 18, Eric Pena.
Striding in once again, number 20. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The 1-0. It's the outside corner. Strike 1. The 1-1 on the ground to the left side, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Stepping in now, Michael Sau. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
And the home crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the 8th. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
Byron LaFave is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 44, Byron Lopez. Now batting, the shortstop, Claude Metz.
Into the box now, Claude Metz. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Into right field, that's a base hit. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Jose Ramirez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 62, Jose Ramirez.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
No strike.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Day trying to get there. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats you start to get into swing mode.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Standing in now, Steven Rodriguez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1 pitch. Ball 1.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager is giving this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 1-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Digging in to try it again, Mark Samms. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball one. Rodriguez, the runner at first with two gone. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
No strike.
Here he comes on 2-0. 2-1 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. But the Rockies push across two, both coming on this two-run home run. Last chance for the Rays coming up. It's now 5-2 Colorado. Orlando Feliz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
14, Orlando Feliz.
Striding in to start the 9th, Brady Day, and they'll need him to get something going here.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Rodriguez has a play. He's got it run away. Walker will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Tampa Bay, number 16. Walter Iwate.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Feliz, a 6'1" right-hander. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
3-0 pitch. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Up next for the Rays, Jesse Pitts. He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. In now, Connor Pitts. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Playing 11.
Hit on the ground to third. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Into the box, Jeremy Pitts. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Turned on down the line. He's right there, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Rockies took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Chris Varela claims the win out of the pen, his first. Orlando Feliz earns the save out of the bullpen, his fourth of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 5 runs, 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.